Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. Hope everybody's having a good day. Mine's going okay, other than I'm having a lot of mic problems. Bear with me. I do have a new one on the way. I cannot wait till it gets here. I've had to record this like 3 times. The volume just keeps getting distorted. I don't know what the problem is. But today's video is just going to be an update on Bitcoin. I feel whatever Bitcoin decides to do here, ETH will follow, and the altcoins will also follow. There's a few altcoins that are kind of doing their own thing, but I feel like if Bitcoin decides to have another move to the downside, that most of the market will follow. So on the weekly time here frame, I talked about this in my prior video, that this is what we want. We want a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and we want to see this wave 5 happen to the upside. I am on long scale. On linear scale, it does look pretty ugly there, okay? But I'm going to stick with long scale right now until it proves me wrong, okay? So let's talk about briefly here this prior run we had. We all thought that this was a fourth wave. I still believe it is a fourth wave, okay? I believe what's actually happening here, and this is just my bias, and I don't have all the data over here, is that this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this longest wave here is a 3, this was a 4, and we're creating a 5th to the upside. It's either done, or hopefully we get that last push up. At that point, we will need a bigger correction, but I don't think that we'll ever be able to break all of this price action in here. I think we will come down for a bigger correction, but there's so much volume in here that breaking it would take a really something big. Not that it can't happen, but I don't see us breaking that, okay? I mean, I'm sure we'll come down into it eventually, but not break it. This is my bias of what's going on. Could it be different? Absolutely. But this is just my bias. And I'm hoping that we do get this 5th to the upside. But what I wanted to talk about is that when we were in this up and down motion here, holding this 236, as you can see, that is what we are holding right now, the 236. If we were to break it and come down to the 382, just like we did over here, came down to the 382, that's where we held, and that's where we bounced off of. If we come down again, it will not be invalid. The only thing that will make it invalid is if we come into this wave 1. In Elliott wave, the rule is that 4 cannot come into 1. So as long as we don't tap into this 1, we are okay. Will it take some high buying pressure to get us out of this? Yes, it will. But with all the people coming into this space and the investors and things happening that we hear about every day, I feel like we have a good chance, even if we drop down to the 382, that we'll come out of here. Let's talk about the RSI. When we were holding the 236, we were also holding the 40 on the RSI. As you can see, right along here, we were holding the 40. We were coming down to it and bouncing off of it, coming down to it, bouncing off of it, until we fell off the cliff and held the 382. Right now, where we're sitting, is the same exact spot. Now, whether we bounce around in here, maybe create a triangle, I don't know. But whether we bounce around in here and hold this and eventually drop down, that could be a possibility. I don't want to see it happen, but when it did, we were able to recover and come out of it. If it happens again, hopefully we'll be able to do the same exact thing, recover, come out of it, and make this fit. This indicator right here is called Market Liberator. I will soon to be making a video on this indicator. Thank you to the Market Liberator Discord, which is free, and this indicator is free. My next video, soon to come out, probably tomorrow, today maybe, is going to be about this indicator and where you can get it. I just wanted to say thank you to them because this is an awesome, awesome free Market Liberator indicator. Just like the market cipher that costs a lot of money. Nothing against crypto face, but wouldn't you rather have one for free that's just as good, or actually it's better? All right, so is there anything else I want to say on the weekly? I don't think so. So even if we drop down again, guys, let's see if we can get ourselves out of here. I'm going to close this out so it doesn't keep alerting me that my chart has been changed. Okay. We are down here in this contracting motion. Is it a triangle? It still could be a triangle. Yes, we could take our line and we could move it up here. Okay. I think the people that were breakout traders here recently had a little bit of a fake out there. Hope they were using stop losses, right? All right, so this can still be, if we move it up a little bit there, because as you can see, we tipped right off that line, okay? So this can still be, let's see, an A, a B, a C, a D, and an E, okay? And what happens then is that we're probably most likely going to break it and come on down and make another wave to the downside. Whether it breaks through this support or not, I cannot say. But let's talk about this scenario if it happens and what that will mean. If this is a triangle like I have it, and we come down and make one more wave and we hold this support, I will see this move, and this is my bias, that this would be a 1, a 2, a 3. The triangle would be a 4 because triangles only happen in certain areas in Elliott Wave. This would be a 4, and then this would be a 5, whether it holds support or it gets overextended, okay? Let's hope it holds here, actually. Okay, that would be the best scenario. But the problem with this is that what starts with 5 must end with 5. So what would happen in this scenario is, yes, we would rally. Hopefully, the higher the better, okay? We would rally. And if I was holding big bags of Bitcoin, and this is not financial advice by any means, I'm just telling you what I would do. I would be de-risking because we are going to need another 5-wave move as a pair on the other side. And best case scenario is that we make a higher low. And that can totally happen if we hold support here, we rally high, this could make a higher low. That could happen. But we would need to rally high. Okay. Let's talk about what else could happen here. Let me remove this. Okay, let's go back down to the lower time frame. Okay, so this could still be a triangle, and we're actually looking at it wrong, and that this is actually the other way, and this is an A, B, a C, a D, and this just made an E. Now it cannot break to the downside for this to be what it is. Okay, this cannot break this trend line. And what would happen here is that this is actually an A wave. This whole triangle is a B, and we would make a C to the upside. Like I said, triangles only happen in certain waves. Fourth waves, B waves, X waves, and Y waves. Okay? So if this is a triangle, this is a possible scenario. And actually the B would be here, like this. Okay? But after this is complete, then next move would be to the downside. Okay? Doesn't mean it has to come down impulsive. Doesn't mean it has to come down and break the bottom. Because actually, like I talked about in my other video, this can ABC us to death here and give us whiplash for the next week or so. So basically, it would be a W. If it comes down, makes another ABC, it would be an X. Comes up and makes another one, it would be a Y. And then next move would be to the downside. So as it stands right now, whether we make the ABC to the upside, this is a triangle, and the next move is a leg down for a fifth wave. Either way, it needs to reset itself to make the big rally up that we want. It needs to come down, whether it comes down from here, and say we make the ABC, it needs to come down double bottom or break the bottom and hopefully hold this support to be able to make that rally up that we want. So, quick summarize, okay? This could be a B wave triangle, and we hold here and make a C wave up, which this C wave could get high. It could come all the way like this, okay? At that point, we're either going to make another correction or we're going to come on down and reset ourselves and hopefully hold this support and not break it. Or it's going to continue to make corrections sideways for a little while until it eventually double bottoms or breaks this low here. At that point, we'll be able to do the big rally that we want. One last summary. If it is a triangle and it is a 5-wave move and we come on down here and make a fifth, we need to rally high because we're going to need a 5-wave move to match this one. Okay? I think I've said everything I wanted to say. I hope I didn't make this too confusing. I will keep updating and letting you guys know what's going on. This can break deep if it wants to here. Okay? Can break this and come on down to that 382 I was talking about. Hopefully, it holds here. Rallies high. Get our other move that needs to be a partner for it. And then we make that fifth wave to the upside. So let's see what happens, guys. I will keep you updated and hang in there. And I'll see you on the next one. And I hope you have a wonderful day.